What up, man? It's your boy, Pastor Lee. We up here. We doing our thing. We here. Let me go tuck that in. You know, I got to do my hair later on today. I got to wash it and all that. Don't pay attention to that. You heard? Anyway, like, share, comment. Excuse me, comment and subscribe. You know the freaking vibes, man. Hit the notification bell. Cash App, Soul Mirror 29, PayPal, Suicide Ace 29. It will be in the description box if you need it throughout the duration of the show. You want to donate, look in the description box, and the Cash App and the PayPal is there. If you have Zelle, I'm on Zelle as well too. Okay, so yeah, if you have Zelle, I'm on Zelle. Just use that. Most likely, I think it's the email, something like that. Or if you need the phone, whatever. So let's get to it, man. All right. Hope everybody having a good day, a good morning, or whatever. Hopefully you're doing better than what you was doing yesterday. And we can get to it. It's your boy. Alright, man. So we're gonna start off. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start doing my shows a little better. I make sure I have my notes right here. Okay, so I don't have to be because sometimes I forget what's the next topic that I got in the title. I make sure I write them down and all of that. So let's get to it. Alright. Ice Cube turns down $9 million. Okay, so let's talk about that right now. Ice Cube turns down $9 million. You might think to yourself, it's all good, you know. Ice Cube been around for a while, making movies, he got a lot of money. $9 million ain't nothing. Yeah, that's to somebody that's not, in negotiations or have a show going on or have a project going on and you can reek about $9 million, then you might even say, what? But the reason why Ice Cube turned down the $9 million because it's a show. It's a new show that he was on. He was working on. He's working on a new show. But then, they said they require to get the jab. Okay? Y'all know what the jab is. The jab. The jabby jab. The jabby jab. The jabby jab. The jabby jab. Okay? So now the show that he was working on, now it requires you to have the jab. And he is against the jab. Ice Cube is against the jab. He's not against you getting it, but he's against himself getting it. So, or, whatever the case may be. So he had to walk away. It was a mandate. It was a requirement. In order to finish this show or to work further on this show or to work on this show, whatever, you have to have the jab. Okay, so Ice Cube said, nah, I'm cool. I'm not doing none of that. I guess I'm out of here. So he gives up the $9 million he could have made by being on the new show. Now, the jab is doing that to a lot of people in different fields all over. People are refusing to take the jab. Now, we got to understand the divide and conquer thing is a real thing. People need to wake up and stop getting upset at the other table, okay? Whatever table you sit at, the jab or not the jab, that's on you. Stop looking over and getting upset at the other table, because that's what's going on and people need to wake up. The people who want to get the jab, stop looking at the people who don't getting upset. And the people who don't want to get it, stop looking at the people who do getting upset. We need to stop doing that and just let people freely do what they do. It's better that way. Okay? No need to fight each other. Whoever wants to get it, let them get it. Whoever don't, let them don't. And then we just go on about our day. That's how this should be. People need to stop fighting each other over things they cannot control. We can't control this. Now, you can control you, but you can't control the next person from getting it or not getting the jab. So we need to stop having this attitude and this and you need to come on. It's this now. Let's be honest. If there is an establishment that's following the city or the state mandate, you can either you accept it or you don't. Okay? Understand, there's going to be places that goes right along with the city mandates, and it is what it is. You got some you have some you got some businesses that's not a part of that, and they's like, we're not going to do it. So you have some of those, but still, there's people not going to work because they just don't want to deal with the headache. They don't want to deal with the stress of probably losing a job or getting forced to do it. So there's people who's not going to work, period. There's some people who do want to work and they got kicked out because they didn't want to get it. So it's a lot of things going on It's a lot of bickering back and forth at the unjab people and the jab people. And I'm here to tell you, I'm not fighting a jab person. If that person want to get jabbed up, I salute you. Go get jabbed up. I don't want to be jabbed up, so I'm not going to fight the person who do want to be jabbed up. We have to stop doing that. But it takes time for you to understand what's going on, and so you can stop doing that. They got their own thing going on. I understand. You look at the media, you look at the news, and you see things are going crazy. I get it. I understand. But you have to start paying attention. Please, just start paying attention so you can understand why this moves like that, why this is doing like that. We don't need to be fighting each other over every little breakout thing and, oh, I believe in this. But I don't believe in that. We got to stop. Just let people rock how they rock. You don't have to rock with it. You can voice your opinion, but you don't have to always make a big spectacle out of things, because if you start paying attention, hit the like, get the likes up, man. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. That's all I ask. 7 people, 3 likes. Come on, man. As soon as you get in, press that like button. You know the vibes, all right? So we got to start understanding certain things put in place for certain movements, for certain waves, okay? And that is what it is. So you have to know that if you believe that this jab is real, then you believe in it. But if the next person don't, you should not feel like, I can't believe you. The safety of the humanity. I think you just need to calm down. If you want to rock with it, rock with it. That's just the thing that humanity, a certain percentage of humanity need to realize. If this person rock like that and that person don't, that those people don't need to hate each other. Okay? Humanity needs to do a cleansing of that. They need to do a cleansing, because that's what's going on. I can't believe you. No, I can't believe you. You're stupid. No, you're dumb. Hey, I understand if you do or you don't, but you don't need to poke the bear. You don't need to be poking each other. And that's what's going on, man. People are poking each other because somebody want to be poked or not want to be poked. Just let people rock how they rock. You might would agree with it, you might not, and then just go on about your day, man, because it's better that way. It's less stress, it's less back and forth, and it's less people want to attack each other over something that they believe or don't believe. And I'm not saying everything has to be like that. I understand some things in the atmosphere have to be wild, you know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. People like to type and try to mess up your show. Just shh and block. Sometimes you can address it. Sometimes you just be quiet and you just block and keep going. Because people in this world, no matter how positive you try to be, people always try to bother you. No matter how positive you try to be, people will still try to bother you. And so sometimes you can just handle it that way, or sometimes you can just get belligerent on their ass. Today I don't feel like bombing. So I'm gonna just, anybody come in trying to disrupt, I'm just gonna and that's it. All right, so that's what's going on. So salute to Ice Cube for standing on whatever he stand on, and he can walk away from 9 million, just like Dave Chappelle could walk away from 50 million. And it's like other people are walking away, like Kyrie Irving is missing all this money. Some people understand that it's bigger than money. Okay, some people understand it's bigger than money, and if you start looking at the at some of the comments versus Kyrie Irving, okay, who is this? Maple Syrup says what? Many Africans die from COVID every day. If we are going to fight racism, we need to take the jab. We also should stop using the. Nope. Bye. Nope. We ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. Bye. We ain't doing that. So, see you later. We not doing it. Nope. Peace. That's it. You gotta learn how to sometimes shoot, sometimes be quiet, and just let people make themselves look crazy. Nope. We not doing that either. Nope, we ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. We not doing it. Anyway, get the likes up, man. We not doing it. Anyway, so like Kyrie Irving, man, it's bigger than money. And sometimes, depending on what's going on what's going on in your life, you probably can afford to lose money, or you can't afford to lose money. You know what I'm saying? So you got people all over this leaving their jobs or getting pushed out of their jobs over the jab. So I'm just telling you this from my perspective, from what I'm seeing. It's better if you just let people, because you can't control it. So don't get too involved or too emotional involved in things you can't control. I know it's easier said than done. I know it is, but you have to start understanding that it's better that way if you just process it, learn how to process it, then react. You know what I'm saying? We like to see something, it makes us feel a way, then we react. I say start trying to process things and then sit on it and then react. Like see how these two little troll people want to come in and bother me, knowing that I didn't say the N-word not one time yet. I never said the N-word, so they want to come in and mess up. And see, any other time I probably would have popped off on them, but I sit back, I process it, then I react. They see now this show is not gonna get messed up because I processed it and said, nah, we're not gonna do that. People do that to you. They'll come around, they'll try to force you to think this or force you to do that. Sometimes I know you just gonna pop off, but sometimes, just sit back on it real quick, you know what I'm saying, and then react with some sits. Now you ain't gonna look crazy in the end. They tried to come in here and make me look crazy, but we don't worry about none of that. We react in a whole different way. Now they look dumb. Now they gotta go get a whole nother channel to say the same dumb stuff again. Life is about challenges, baby. This game of life is about challenges. No matter how positive you want to be, there's gonna be people always bothering you, man, and you have to realize that. No matter how positive you try to be, you got people always trying to bother you. You're like, what's wrong with you, man? Just like these two people here, damn well, what are you talking about? Get out of here. But they want to try to get a rise out of you. And sometimes you let them look like idiots. We ain't doing that today. All right, so that's what it is on the Ice Cube thing. Now, let's go to the R. Kelly thing, man. R. Kelly said, now, what up, Tanya Hicks was popping? Now, remember, I don't know if some of y'all might not know, but Bill Cosby did speak out for R. Kelly. Okay, he did. Remember, Bill Cosby said, hey, yo, I feel like he being railroaded like that, like they tried to do me. And now I told people, if you seen the show, if you seen it, you will see. I said, R. Kelly might get off. He might end up getting out again because they are doing the same type of thing they did to Bill Cosby, and Bill Cosby said it. He did some interview he did, or somebody wrote up on him like, look, I'm letting y'all know, man, I feel like R. Kelly being railroaded the same way they did me. I'm paraphrasing. And I came on, I did a video and I said, look, I understand why Bill Cosby said what he said. Because the first go around, y'all let him go with all the evidence. Now you trying to use the same type of things, and now you trying to get me out of here? Nah, hell no. Bill Cosby said the same thing. Now look, he fired his old one, and now he hired the Bill Cosby lawyer, the one who got him out of there. So don't be surprised if R. Kelly end up walking up out of there. Because the system sometimes get caught. It's plenty of stories out there when the system get caught playing dirty games, and then one of the lawyers or attorneys, they find it and they bring it to court, and bow, they ass is out of there. So don't be surprised if R. Kelly ends up walking up out of there. All right, don't be surprised now, man, because in the first go around, they had all the evidence in the world. We ain't trying to hear that. What up, Willie? What's popping, Willie? We ain't trying to hear that, man. The first go around when he had 21 counts, They had all the evidence in the world. We ain't trying to hear nothing. I don't care what they say. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about no Surviving R. Kelly series 1, 2, 3. I don't care about none of that. Because now that I get to see what they doing, nah, we ain't hearing none of that. You know why? Because they set back from 21 counts and let them go. VHS videotapes. They had VHS videotapes. Do you know when those videotapes came out, we did not have that type of technology that you can just trick people? I want you to understand. Don't let them fool you. See, the media is good for making you hate people. And you because it's all about emotion. I feel like this. See, they know this. Okay? The people that's in charge know how to play on your emotions. You got to learn how to say, oh, hell no. Let me sit back and think on this. Oh, hell no. Now the smoke cleared. Let me look at it again. That's why people tell you to look at it one time. I mean, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Or when you go to the doctor, they tell you to get what? Get 2, 3, 4, 5 opinions. Go to 3, 4, 5 doctors. Just don't go to one. Because somebody might say this and the next person might say that and then you might say, wait, hold on. They might miss this or the earth might miss that. So that's why they tell you this. Okay. So you got to sit back and realize the game is getting played out here, man. Huh? Okay. Understand what's going on. And we are prone to listen to the news and be like, I will believe everything you say. Huh? They got us like that. Whatever you put on the TV, I believe you. Huh? No matter how many times you see stories that they got tricked out of their freedom, you still look up there. I believe everything you said. No matter how many stories you see every year, every month, somebody falsely being accused or something being added or taken out and you still be, I believe that. See, that's the game, baby. And you got to peep that. Now, I'm not saying that R. Kelly or Bill Cosby is innocent. I'm not saying none of that. But boy, the system plays dirty too, okay? And you got to understand that. If they let R. Kelly off the first 21 counts where they had VHS tapes where you can't alter anything and it's out there and you can tell that it's there. You can tell that it's him. It's his house, it's everything. VHS. Huh? Sorry, it's not going to work. It's not working, baby. It's not going to work. Not today. Bye-bye. Not today. That's it, man. Not today. We ain't doing that. All right, here we go with that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, there we go. That's it. Bow. Now go another one. See? So don't let them do that, man. Don't let them do that, man. Okay? Willie said they tried. They tried. Well, what they tried? What you mean? Don't let them fool y'all, man. Okay? You got to start paying attention. Start watching those documentaries. If you got Netflix or Hulu or whatever, start watching those celebrity documentaries. Start watching them. Hurry up so you can see what's going on. Oh, yeah. Them trolls be coming here playing. Like, not today. We not finna get them no action today, man. Okay? Go watch some of those celebrity documentaries that they put on Hulu and Netflix and all that. And they get caught up in scandals. You need to go watch that so you can see what's going on. Now, I'm not saying everything is 100%. We know some of that stuff is biased and all of that. We get it. But it's some stuff in there that you need to see. If you got Netflix, go watch the Epstein. Go watch Epstein's documentary trial case up in there. Then you will see exactly how he got away with it. It's in Florida. Okay? Go watch Epstein documentary on Netflix if you got it. And you will see that how he got away with it in Florida. What up, Barn Dog? He got away with it the same way R. Kelly got away with it. Huh? What you mean by that? Suey, Pastor Lee, what you mean? If you got money and you can pay off judges, you can pay off hospitals, you can pay off law enforcement. So when people make a report on you, they just pretend like they care. What? You mean to tell? I'm gonna say it again because a lot of y'all not understanding when you look at the screen, right? Okay, who that is? Jay from Jersey. What up, man? Now check this out, right? Because we see it, man. What about Epstein? What about such and such? You see people crying, right? They see that the black ones they'll get it, but then they say the non-black ones they be getting passes. Y'all be they be like, man, I don't understand this, man. Right? But if you start paying attention, then you will understand. It's all about who connected to who connected with what, who connected with this, who connected with that, who connected to this. So when you watch the Epstein documentary, they show you how he was able to just get away with it after the complaint. The females go up there, they make complaints. They keep making the complaints. Hey, man, this happening over here. They pretend like they care. Hey, man, what this happening over here? They just keep pretending like they care. And it keeps on happening. Get another one, and then they go get another one, and then they get another one, and they get another one, and they get another one. And they making the reports, but ain't nothing happening. They go up there, and you know what I'm saying? Because it's a cover-up going on. So when you watch the Epstein documentary, you're going to see how these celebrities get away with a lot of things. Now you start to see. Okay, I don't understand. Because if I did that, I would have got 15 years. They did it, and they only got probation. Money. Connections and money can get you out a lot of things depending on who you is, what type of status you got. So if you got a high status, you can get away with a lot. That's what goes on in this world, and you know how a lot of this stuff go, depending on who you rock with, how much money you got, what status you got. You know, a lot of things can get just pushed under the rug and all that. So that's what's going on. You know, that's what's going on out here, and you have to understand. Okay. Yo, I'll be in Vegas in December. Okay, do your thing. A lot of people come in Vegas, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do that. Have fun, do all your stuff, man. Just don't get locked up, you heard? Don't be getting locked up in Vegas, man. It don't make no sense to go on a vacation and get locked up. Alright, because you definitely can get locked up if you do too much. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be one of them who come to Vegas and then your ass get locked up. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you see some people come out here and you know what I'm saying, they get, you know, you can get caught up too. You know what I'm saying? So don't get caught up. Come out here, do your thing, and go back home. Don't be wasting your money like some of these people, man. Alright. Now I know, you know, you can get you know, people can bother you in that too, so I'm not saying it's always their fault they get in trouble, but you know, try your best to try to stay out. You know, people really be trying to get you. He said Blue Man Group and I'm out. I feel you. You know what? I haven't even seen that. I gotta start going to shows, man. I live here. I don't even be doing the strip like that. I need to start acting like a tourist. You know what I'm saying? I used to walk the strip when I was younger, though. I used to go up and down that shit all. But now it's a lot of shit that changed. I got older. I don't even be doing that shit no more. But I gotta start doing it again because it's a lot of more new attractions and I ain't even seen. I never watched none of them shows, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm from way old when I used to do that, but I don't even do that no more. But I gotta start doing that again. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go check some of that shit out. And that's what's going on, man. So Bill Cosby trying to get up out of there. R. Kelly trying to get up out of there. And I'm here to tell you this. Don't be surprised if he get out, man. Do not be surprised. I don't want to hear nothing. Do not be surprised if R. Kelly get up out of there. All right? I see all of y'all hitting backflips. I see the videos. Rightfully so. I understand it. But don't you dare for 1 minute cry if he end up getting up out of there, because they already had a chance to get him up out of here with the 21 counts and the VHS tapes where he can't even deny it. I'm just letting you know, don't be surprised, because a lot of people got surprised when Bill Cosby got out too. So I'm just saying, man, y'all be careful, man. You know what I'm saying? I know some people say that well, Bill Cosby stuff was different. They let some stuff out they wasn't supposed to let out, or something like that. Some like technicality that got Bill Cosby out. I don't care how he got out. He got out because they made a mistake somewhere. That's what goes on, right? Okay, so don't be surprised if R. Kelly get up out of there, man. That's all I'm saying. It might be a loophole somewhere that this lawyer, that Bill Cosby lawyer, can find the same way he found with Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby seen that they used something they wasn't supposed to use. Boom, get my man out of here. Don't be surprised if he do the same thing. Maybe he can find something they wasn't supposed to use, and boom, get their ass up out of there. Did you hear about Fetty Wap? Yeah, I did a video on it yesterday. I did my Fetty Wap video yesterday. You want to check it out, man? Go check out my last video on this channel, and you'll see what I said about Fetty Wap and all of that. I already did a report on that. So go check out my last video. You want to see what I talked about Fetty Wap? It's on my last video. Bam. All right. So before we get out of here, man, the last thing is Will Smith contemplating suicide. Okay. Will Smith contemplating suicide. Now, this is a common thing, okay? People really believe that that everyone who has a lot of money should just be quiet and you know, they should just not cry about things, and you know, people believe that money buys happiness, and let's deal with money buys happiness, okay? Money equals happiness, man. Because you know in the comments, you see other people that don't have the type of money celebrities have. Man, I wouldn't be crying if I had 21 million. I wouldn't be having attitude if I had 30 million. Like, it's easy because you ain't got it. So you ain't have it to understand what I'm talking about. So let me explain to people who think money buys happiness. Okay, now, that is true to a extent, and then it's cut off. Okay, money can buy you happiness to a certain extent. That is the truth of the matter. That is what's going on. So if you ain't never had $1 million, then you can't understand the stress that comes with that money. So it's easy for you to say, man, you tripping. If I had $1 million, I wouldn't be stressing. You ain't never had dollars to say if you was stressed or not, so you don't understand. See, that's why sometimes they tell you, if you ain't never been down that road, you just need to be quiet because you don't understand. Man, if it was me, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't be tripping. It's easy to say that when you never been down that road, to just you know, throw a prediction. You just making predictions about if it was you, but that simulation does not always translate to real life. You can simulate anything, but when it really happened, then we can, after it happened, then you can say, oh man, we can see if you stuck to what you predicted. That's what's going on. So people like to say that money buys and brings happiness. Yes, to a certain extent it does. And then after that, you still have to be a human being. You still got to go out and mingle with people. You still got to be friends with people. You still got family members. You still got to, maybe you got businesses. Maybe you traveling. Maybe you go out to eat. So you still have to be a human being in a human atmosphere. And that is what people need to stop letting people on the TV tell you how to think. See, people like to let people on the TV tell you how to think about everything. And that is the problem in this world, that we keep on letting people, their perspective, you make it your perspective. Now, sometimes it's okay, but not in everything, okay? You still need to start using your own brain. Use your own brain. Stop listening to other people and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna follow that. If that's how you feel, then do it. But don't let somebody else tell you how you should think about something. You get the information. You sit back, you process it, you research it, then you give your honest opinion about it. That is how people should start going. We have been programmed just to follow. Just keep on following. This is why people are allowed to get hundreds and thousands of people to follow them, because people be like, oh yeah, I believe, it's feeling in my spirit. yes, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with listening to something to get you hyped up. Yes, woo! There's nothing wrong with that. We all need a hype sometimes. We all need some motivation sometimes. We all need a hype man sometimes. Sometimes you need that thing so you can get up. But you don't need that every day. You don't need to just let somebody tell you how they think and how they feel about something. You need to start doing it to yourself. You need to start being your own hype man. Huh? It's okay for somebody to hype you up every now and then, but I need you to hype yourself up every day. I need you to be your own hype man. Then you can start to see what goes on. I had to learn this. I had to learn how to be my own hype man, because some people will hype you up for you to jump off a bridge. Some people will hype you up so you can get stabbed up and shot up, and you don't want to do that. So sometimes you need to say, nah, because it's easy to get caught up in this world. It's easy for people to just influence you to do this, influence you to do that, because the mind, it's the mind, baby. You can switch it up just like that, and they start acting, why you acting so funny, dang? I want you to understand that. Money buys temporary happiness. Money equals temporary happiness. I need you to start seeing the truth. I don't care what you, no, you can see it. Start believing what you see with your own eyes. Start believing what you hear with your own ears, not from the people who telling you. Just look around. Look at all these celebrities. Look at the people with all the money. How come they still crying? How come they still struggling? How come they still jumping off? They jumping off and they committing suicide. Why is this happening if they got all this money? Stop letting people tell you that money brings happiness. Oh, it only brings temporary happiness, and then that's it. It's cut. That's it. Because you still got to be a human being who interact with other human beings, and they will lie to you, steal from you, try to harm you, all of that. So stop letting people tell you that, man, since you got a lot of money, how can you be stressing with all that money? I don't understand. Money is only a tool to help you navigate through this world. Money is only a tool to help you navigate in this world, in this realm. That's it. It's not, that's all it is. It can help you get this. It can help you get this. It might help you get out of this. It just helps you navigate. To get you some things you might want and need, and sometimes or some things you probably don't need. Maybe it help you get out of this. Maybe that's all money is. Don't let them tell you, oh man. That's why people look crazy. After you sit back and look at all of these people running their mouth, right? You got a lot of people on the internet like to call people broke. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I understand, because if you battling, you're going to say that. But just after that happened, I want you to look at these people. They ain't got no real ownership of nothing. They ain't really got no money put in certain areas that bring residual income. You know why? But since they got enough money to live how they want to live, they think they doing better than you. Hey, bro, that's cool. Live your life. It's cool. But you need to understand, anything can happen and wipe that shit out. Now you living just like me, just like that. Pay attention. Just like that, your situation can turn upside down. Now you in the same position or lower than me. See that? Why is all these people online who claim they got a lot of money doing all this negative stuff then? If money bring happiness, how is all these people online claiming they got all this money, got all of this negative energy and negative thoughts and negative talking? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? Why they not happy? Why they not up here spreading love? Why they so upset? Because that is a lie. Money only brings temporary happiness, and then it stops. And now you have to still live your life, pay bills, have a family, or maybe not a family. You still got to mingle with that. You still got to go outside. You still got to deal with customer service. You still got to deal with this stuff. And that's what is going on. People really be saying, be quiet, you got 30 million. Be quiet, you got 20 million. Why are you tripping? You get all that money. I wouldn't be stressed out if I made all that money. See, it's easy to say that until you get it. It's easy to talk like that until you go down that road. Then you start to see things change. If you ain't never been down that road, you really can't really say. You can make a prediction like people like to do. If it was me, man, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we're allowed to make predictions. I ain't mad at you. Everybody allowed to make a prediction. I'm not mad at you, but I want to help you out. Stop telling people money bring happiness, because that's not it. It's too many people with a lot of money committing suicide. It's too many. It's too many people with millions of dollars committing suicide. And Will Smith said he was almost out of there. And he said he was almost out of there. He was almost gone. Will Smith said, I was at the point where I was really thinking about it. Huh? Because y'all programmed to think because people got a celebrity life that they supposed to be like superheroes. Y'all be looking at celebrities like they superheroes. Like they ain't got, even superheroes got a low point. Even superheroes got weaknesses. When you gonna wake up? When? You love waking up talking about another human being, what they should do with their money, what they shouldn't do with their money, what they should do with their body, what they shouldn't do. Now you allowed to, say your opinion, but why you be so emotionally invested? But you don't like nobody to talk about your life that way. You don't see nothing wrong with that. You don't see nothing wrong with people get up every day dogging other people about what they do in their life, but they never want anybody to say anything about their life. They want to keep their face. They want to keep their face hidden. They want to keep everything hidden so you can't find out who they is, but they got all the stuff to say about you. That's what's going on in this world, and you got to learn how to deal with it. If you want to be in the public, you got to learn how to deal with all this, because it's going to come, man. These people are sad in this world, man. You got to learn how to maneuver and how to deal with it, because it's going to come. You can pray 5 times a day. It's still going to come. That's what you need to know. You can try to walk a straight line all you want. It's still going to come. No matter how much, I love everybody and I just want to see everybody together, it's still going to come. So now you need to start preparing for it. I had to learn this the hard way. I had to learn all that the hard way. I had to learn it by going through it. I had to learn this by going through it. Now I'm telling you, I don't care how nice you think you are. Somebody finna come play your ass. You better know it. I don't care how much you so tapped in and believed in this. That don't got nothing to do with other people. Other people still gonna come in and try to disrupt it and change things up. You just gotta know that. We Are the World ain't real. That's just something people want to believe in. But reality is somebody gonna try your ass one way or another. No matter if you minding your business or not, they gonna try you. They gonna try to get over on you. It's gonna be somebody trying to set you up over here. This is the reality of life, and you need to know it. All that buttercup stuff, it sound good. All that, we are the world, all that sound good. Why we can't get along, all that shit sound good. But reality is this. You've seen it. From this group to that organization, from this organization, from that group. You already see turmoil is going to happen. Turmoil happens inside of damn near every organization you ever seen established. Somebody, you like, damn, I ain't know that. Damn. It's very few groups, cliques, or organizations that stick together from start to finish. It's very few, without anything going crazy in it and people talking bad about each other. Then they make up, then they talk bad, then they make up. It's very few groups and organizations that you can just pinpoint and say, damn, these motherfuckers, they never, this is great. Because everybody got their own thing going at one point or another. And communication. See, a lot of people don't understand that communication is big in this world. Communication is real big, but it's put at the bottom. Communication can stop a lot of things, but communication is at the bottom, and acting hard is at the top, and saying whatever is at the top, and blowing people off instead of talking is at the top. Communication is at the bottom, while all this weird stuff is at the top. I'm just not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna block you. No, communication is what's been needed. It's at the bottom. It need to be at the top. So many things can be resolved that people can communicate without being judged. A lot of people don't want to communicate because they're going to be judged by you. And then people can't. Sometimes people don't want to hear that. They just want to say something and let people get it out. You niggas like judging people every day till somebody judge your ass. Huh? You got a big ass mouth about everybody else until people have a big ass about your life. Then it's like, oh my God, you people are sick. You people are sick. No, nigga, you sick. Huh? You better learn. I had to learn all this though, because I wanted to. See, I asked the universe to give me the truth, and it gave it to me. See that? Give me that discernment that I need. Give me that discernment that I need to navigate through this wild, wild world that we in. And if you really want that and you believe in it, it's going to come, baby. And I asked the universe to give it to me. I'm tired of being played with. And you know what? It's going to give it to you in all aspects. You never know how it's going to come, but it's going to come. But guess what? You have a free will to ignore it. Because there's still some things I'll be ignoring too. I'm like, damn, I should have, damn, that was a sign. Why didn't I just take the sign? Because you are human and it's okay. You know, it's okay. Sometimes you're going to override the signs. You're going to override the intuition or the gut feeling. Sometimes you're going to have a gut feeling about something. You're like, nah, forget that. I'm about to do this. Even though your gut feeling told you no. Even though your intuition told you no. Even though that sign or the phone call or whatever, something told you no. And you're like, man, I'm going to do it anyway. Hey, long as you understand the consequences, do your thing. But it's real, though. The signs be coming out and we just ignore them sometimes. Sometimes we ignore the signs, man. And we got to deal with that. We got to look at ourselves and say, damn, that was my fault, man. We love pointing fingers at everybody else, but that's cool. If it's warranted, point the finger. But you got to start pointing finger at yourself. Accountability is a big thing, but in this society, it's at the bottom. Communication, accountability is at the bottom. We need to bring it back to the top. That's what's going on. That's why it's a lot of chaos. It's a lot of chaos because accountability and communication is at the bottom and everything else is at the top. Do you know accountability and communication can heal, can stop a lot of this madness going on? You didn't know accountability and communication can stop a lot of this madness going on? I ain't say stop it all. I just said stop it, a lot of it. When you get down to a lot of confrontations, when you see a lot of confrontations, and when the story finally come out, what do you say? Oh man, they could have talked that shit out. Oh man, they could have talked that shit out and went a separate way. Isn't that the final answer? Isn't it communication? Huh? And accountability? When you listen to a lot of these stories that happen in the world, and then the story come out, you like, oh man, y'all could have handled that shit and just walked away. Oh, what is that? See? Communication, accountability. Now we know some people are going to say, I feel like I'm right. Well, I feel like I'm right. Well, communication, both of y'all talked it out. Both of y'all feel like y'all right. There it is. Pew, get up out of there. See that, man? That's what it's about. And when you start to learn that communication and accountability is put at the bottom, now you got a lot of chaos. Now it's a lot of chaos because accountability, a lot of people are not put to the, they get to just run over there and then people gonna back them up. A lot of people be messing up and they get to run over there and a lot of people go, leave him alone, leave him alone, leave her. Even though the evidence shows that this person is wrong, they get to run and hide behind people and then keep on. See, that's what's going on, man. That's what's going on. Accountability is at the bottom, communication at the bottom, so people just get to run around and just run amok and people gonna jump in front of them. Leave them Like, what are you talking about? Look at this. Look, what are you talking about? Get out of here. Leave him alone. You're the best. You're great. You're just a hater. See? Now, that's what goes on in this world, man. This is why years ago, I made a video and say, we are Americans' babies. See, no matter how much you want to act like you're not American, until you start looking at yourself, you're very American. Wait a minute, Pastor Lee, stop talking to me like that. What you mean? Nah, I don't rock with the American way. Yeah, that's what you say because it sounds good until you start putting everything you do on paper. Oh, you very American, baby. You're very westernized. You see those people up there love talking that, oh, this is the westernized world, and but they doing a whole bunch of westernized behavior while they try to tell you how bad westernized world is. Have you ever seen them? Huh? Have you ever seen them? Did you see them? They be up there telling you all type of stuff, don't they? Oh, the West is the Babylon this and Babylon that, Babylon this, and their whole life is Babylon. They take you over here to try to trick you like they out of Babylon, like Nature Boy did. Nature Boy took you to certain places in Babylon and said he's out of Babylon. How he out of Babylon? He ain't out of Babylon. Well, he lying. What's up, black Texas girl? Now, Nature Boy living nature, that concept is beautiful. But everything else he talking about, man, get out of here. Like, you in Babylon, man. You use Babylon money. You got to use Babylon technology. You got to live in Babylon tents. Like, you ain't make the tents from trees. You live in the Babylon tent. What are you talking about? That's when you start to see it. What the hell is going on here, man? What is going on here? So now you see, you take all of that, and now you see how people can become suicidal. People all you gotta do is turn the computer off, dang, man. All you gotta do is do this, and all you gotta do is do that. Man, it's easy to say that, but I'm a person who almost committed suicide, so I know what Will Smith is talking about, and I know anybody else who bring it up. I know what they talking about, because I almost committed suicide myself, so I understand everybody who says it. Man, all you gotta do is turn the computer off. Dang! Yeah, it's easy for you to say, man. Everybody ain't got tough skin. Everybody is not cool with people talking about them. So that's easy for you to say. But it ain't easy for that kid or that woman or that young lady or that man. Or it's not easy for everybody to just let people talk about them, man. It ain't easy. And you need to understand that. Because, you know, some things in your life you take too seriously too. And maybe in my life I don't. But since you don't put your life on display like some other people, we not allowed to pinpoint. We can't pinpoint and make fun of your ass when you weak. You can just look at my life because my life is online or certain things in my life online, so you can call me weak. So once you put your life on it, but then that goes back to accountability. You got people out there knowing that these people are wrong, and they still be like, well, they didn't do it to me. See? Now you got supporters who don't even hold their own people they support accountable because they didn't do it. They didn't do it to me. See? So that's what goes on in this world, man. So suicide is a real thing. Money cannot stop people from doing suicide. Money cannot stop people from taking their life. Money cannot stop people from doing a lot of things, man. And it's sad that people really still be typing stuff like that, knowing all these stories out there that prove to you that money cannot bring 100% happiness. Money only brings temporary happiness. And then you got to start being a regular human being right after that. Right after you get that little joy, I got 50,000, I got 200 million, whatever. Soon after that little shit go away, you still got to be a regular human being every day. You got to do it. So that shit is not like that. That's why you see people think they can talk about celebrities are regular people, man. Stop doing that. Celebrities are regular people. Stop looking at them like they're different because they told you that. That is a lie. They're not different than you. Stop looking at them like that. They're just people who life is in the public. They have a public job where people go see them perform. People can, that's it. It's nothing more different than these people. They're gonna have an attitude like us. They probably steal like us. They probably kill somebody like us. They probably try to set somebody. They do everything else that people that don't have that type of job do. So stop looking at celebrities that they something different. That doesn't make any sense. Stop doing that. With that being said, man, I'm out of here. I see y'all next video. What time is it? 11. Yeah, I gotta get up out of here. I'll for sure come back a little later, man. I got things to do, and I got a battle rap event I gotta watch and report on. Other than that, man, y'all stay cool, stay blessed. We'll be dropping videos like this every single day. Okay, I'm on my grind. I'll try to drop 4 videos a day, 1 live stream, maybe 1 live stream or 2 live streams. I don't know. We'll work it out once I get in the groove. Maybe 1 or 2 live streams plus a couple videos uploaded. You know what I'm saying? So probably like 4 or 5 videos. We'll probably start off with like 4, and then, you know what I'm saying, probably end up doing 2 live streams a day since I do work in the morning now. All right, we gonna work it out though. We on the grind though, man. We on the grind, and we gonna do our thing. All right, like my man James in Battle Rap says, protect your peace. Try your best to protect your peace. Today, you seen when the trolls came in, I protected my peace. I did not let them get away. I did not let them get under my skin with all that bull crap they were saying. Nah, we ain't doing that. Sometimes you gotta learn how to do that in everything. When you at work, when you dealing with a relationship, any type of relationship, at some point you gotta learn how to use it to your advantage. I want to tell you something. You always gonna be used, baby. Okay? I want you to. A lot of these people don't want to tell you the truth. You always gonna be used. I want you to understand that. And you're never gonna always know why somebody is using you. You don't know. Oh, they just nice to me. You don't even know. They're probably making somebody else mad right now. So understand, no matter what goes on, you're going to be used in a certain way. It can be a negative or positive way. And most of the time, you're not going to even know that they're doing that to you. So at some point, I want you to understand this. When you're in a relationship with somebody, use it to your advantage. I don't mean be an asshole or be fake. I'm just saying, make sure you get whatever you want to get out of it. If you don't, then maybe you should move on. Because that's what people do to people. They're going to try to get what they want to get out that relationship. And then when they tired, they move on. So I want you to start having a mindset. I ain't saying you got to be grimy and none of that. But make sure when you're in a relationship, you got to start getting whatever you want to get out of that thing. Because that's what a relationship is, right? People are together to get whatever they want to get out of it. I want to tell you this. I'm not saying you gotta not look for love, but don't make that like the first priority, because people, that I think love should come later, not in the beginning. I think all that I'm head over heels for you, I believe that should come later, maybe 4 or 5 months or 4 or 5 years later, because things change, people change every day. People get up, they might like you today, might not like you tomorrow. Everybody has a mood swing. So when you're in a relationship from now on, from watching this video, I want you to learn how to not use love and all of that in the beginning. Save that shit for down the line. Just be with somebody and see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And I promise you, you're going to say, damn, this shit feels good. Because you're not emotional. They might disappear for 2 weeks. You ain't tripping. They might disappear for a month. You ain't tripping. See, understand the difference? When you emotionally attached, then now you like, where you at? Where you at? Who is that? Who's that? But when you don't put that in, when you hold that until you ready, hold that type of emotion until you ready to give it out. To only give it out when you feel like it's time to give it out. Don't do it in the beginning. I don't care if a person or female or woman is I love you and you not. I don't care about none of that no more. I don't rock like that. I'm going to get whatever I want to get out of a relationship. And if it goes to that, then that's down the line. I do not put my love in a relationship in the beginning no more. I wait until I'm ready to put that type of energy in. And you should too. Because that's how people do to you or do to them. They don't put all that stuff in there. You see it. Dang, I'm doing all of this. And I ain't really. You see it. It's a lot of unbalanced shit going on. And people start crying, I understand it, because you're doing too much. You give out what they give out. You give out what they give out. Now, if you want to give a little bit more, that's cool. But other than that, don't be going overboard for people that ain't going overboard for you. And remember this. Everybody love language is different. So you might use money. They might use, I don't know, maybe drawings or maybe dates. So you use money, they use dates. But I'm just letting you know, you can still be you, but don't be you overboard. Especially for somebody ain't doing overboard for you, okay? Now, if you pursuing somebody, go ahead, pursue them. Do your thing. You want to, go hard body for them. But there's a certain extent I'm gonna tell you, you don't have to do this. Me now, if somebody I like, I'm gonna go hard body, like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and at a certain point, I'm gonna stop because I don't need to go that far. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let you know that I'm interested. I'm gonna let you know that I don't mind spending money and all of that, and then I'm gonna stop because I don't believe a person needs to just keep going, and the person don't give you no type of, you know what I'm saying? You know, so that's just me. You can do what you want to do. I just like I done that already. Okay, I done all of that extra stuff and played myself. I don't do that no more. I go to a certain extent, then boom. And you know, it is what it is, okay? That protect your peace, man. Protect yourself, self-preservation, learn self-preservation, because that's what it's all about. They can call you self. This is you allowed to be selfish at times. You allowed to be selfish at times. F all that, man. Understand what's going on. You don't have to rock what goes on in your environment, but I want you to understand what goes on in your environment, okay? You ain't got to rock with what goes on around certain areas, but I want you to at least try to understand it, because that is where it's at. Understanding, accountability, and communication, that is what's missing in this world. Understanding, accountability, and communication. I'm out of here, man. Talk to your soul, soul mirror, the balance keeper, no one safe, poking the people, sisterhood, anti-bully gang, silverback gang. Lee love the ladies, lady loves Lee, and ladies, you are definitely love Lee. Don't chase the light, let the light chase you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. I see y'all next video, man. I'm out of here. Oh yeah. What's my favorite thing? Love yourself more than any relationship. I'm gone, man. These people really tried to play me today, but we